Hey everybody, welcome back to BigRedEDC. Well, today we're going to take a look at a couple of knives from Rough Ryder's titanium series. And basically what the titanium means is they have titanium coated blades. Now before I get into these two, I just want to point out that this is actually one of the larger series from Rough Ryder that I find. There's actually 12. Is that 12? Yeah, 12 knives in this series. Not to mention a fixed blade. You have the small hunter fixed blade. You have the small stockman, a muskrat, a Warncliffe, a locking hunter, a folding hunter, a canoe, a trapper, a congress, a moose, a jumbo trapper, and the lady leg. So this is quite a large series from Rough Ryder. But today we're going to talk about the two I have here. We have a moose and a trapper. The moose was one that came... Actually, the moose was sent to me by SMKW for review, and the trapper came in a care package, was it last month, I believe. So, at least one, the moose, if not both, the trapper, will eventually be given away on the channel because it was provided by Smoky Mountain Knife Works for review. But let's take a look at the moose first. I really like these packages, man. Nice, magnetic, solid boxes. There you go. There is the Rough Ryder Titanium Series moose. You got black smooth bone handles. Nickel silver slant R bolsters. Pinched bolsters, as a matter of fact. You have brass liners. You have brass and you have red micarta liners as well. Now there's a little bit of gapping on that back spring right there on that moose. We'll touch on that a little bit later. But overall, I mean, this is a pretty darn good looking knife. I love the way Rough Ryder does their black smooth bone. The black smooth bone and the copper. You got matte strike pulls on both blades. Nickel silver double R shield. Then of course you've got brass pins in there as well. Now, like I said, it is a two-bladed pattern, the moose. You've got the clip point, and there you can kind of see the titanium coating a little bit. We'll see if, let me wipe that off a bit to see if it shows up just a little bit better. But, let me grab another Rough Ryder real quick. So I really want you to see the difference in the blades. Oh, how's this gonna look? Oh yeah, there we go. See how the moose on the bottom there has got just, it's a little bit darker of a coating. It's polished as well, but it's got just a little bit darker hue to it. That's your titanium coating. What I say, you got the clip point, and then you've got, there it is. Then you've kind of got this upswept spay or Skinner blade, as it's sometimes called. Pretty good walk and talk on the Skinner blade. Not quite as solid on the clip. They do have half stops. Both blades do have half stops. Pulls. Clip is a, we're going to call it a 5. And the Skinner, yeah, I'll call it a low 5 on the Skinner as far as a pull. High 4, low 5 for the pulls, really on both of them. But overall, these are just really, really nice looking knives. Knives. I can't believe I just said knives. Wow. Whew, long day. Then, of course, we have the Trapper. Pretty much going to find a Trapper in I think almost every series that Rough Ryder does. Again, black smooth bone. Pretty much all the same. There's your red micarta liners as well as the brass. Pinch slant R, double R shield, the pins. Now, of course, on your Trapper, you've got your... Ooh, that's got a good one. Man, these things show stuff. That titanium coating really shows... Oh, there you go. There you go. You can even got the titanium there. Now, you see on that clip, you've got actually a long pull and a nail nick in the match strike. I've been seeing this a lot lately on some of these models. Half stop, that's got a decent walk and talk to it. And then, of course, oh, where's it at? There it is. You have your regular spay blade. Again, long pull and match strike, nail nick on both of them. Yeah, this one again. Now this pull, oh, I'd give that a 6, probably 6 plus. And I'd give that one a high 5, approaching 6. But yeah, that clip point has got a pretty good pull on it. Nice and snappy, really good walk and talk on the Trapper. Now we look again, fit and finish wise. Like I said, on the Moose there was a little bit of gapping, and there's a small gap there. But guys, these things run $13, $14, $15 in that range. For what you pay for it, you get an absolutely fantastic knife. The black smooth bone looks awesome. Let's kind of get a side-by-side comparison here. We'll move the boxes and we'll put the clip blades out. As far as a size comparison, there's the Trapper. Let me give us a little bit more angle here. There we go. That's better. There's the Trapper and the Moose. As you can see, the Moose is a little bit more substantial of a knife. Got a little bit taller blade, taller handle. Size-wise, we'll take a look at the bug out. So the bug out is a pretty good size comparison with these two. If you kind of line up where the pivots would be, both of them looks like they're just a little bit, the Moose is definitely just a little bit bigger, and the Trapper, I'm going to go end to end. Trapper, just a little bit shorter. I would say the Trapper is just a little bit shorter. Overall, fully deployed, the Trapper is going to give you a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7 1/4. Fully open, where the Moose, if he wants to spin, where the Moose is going to give you about 7 1/2, maybe 7 5. Yeah, we'll go 7 5/8. Just a little over 7 1/2 with both blades, same size, both blades. Get the bug out of there. Closed length on both of them. The Moose you're going to get, darn thing wants to spin, about 4 1/4. And then the Trapper is going to give you about just a hair over 4. Yep. We're at about 4 and 4 1/4 is what we'll call them. Again, this is one of the larger series. I was really surprised when I saw 12 knives of this series. I mean, you know, the VG10 series, you've got 2, you know, 8 is probably a good number. 6 to 8 as far as series, you see quite a few of them with 6 to 8, but 12, that's definitely a substantial amount for a series and a collection as far as that goes. There you go, guys. I just kind of wanted to show off the titanium series from Rough Ryder. Let's get one more of these. Let's get that box back in there a little bit. A really nice series in my eyes. I really like the way these knives look. There again, 13, 14, 15 bucks. Even the small hunter, the fixed blade. What was that one? Let me look here. I think that was $12.99 for that one. Let's look at this one. Yeah, $12.99 for the small hunter. What's the specs on that? Blade 2.375, so about 2.4. Overall length 5 inches. So it's a pretty small fixed blade. That's a pretty small fixed blade. So that makes sense. Oh, some really nice file work on the spine though. Leather sheath. Nice. That even comes with a lanyard and a bead. So, man, for 13 bucks, that's not bad. All these knives, all these Rough Ryder knives, they just really, really punch above their weight in my mind. The quality for what you get, yeah, there's a little bit of gapping. I mean, we'll see. This one, that's probably the most gapping I've seen on a Rough Ryder. And that's a decent one. But still, I think that one's $14.99 for the Moose. Still, that's not too bad. To me, that's a $14, $15 knife all day long. Good user knife. Of course, I would carry them most of the time. Man, I'd have to have a bigger slip for these guys, though. I don't have a slip quite that big that would hold that. I'd pretty much have to pocket drop it until I got one. But thanks a lot, guys, for checking out the Rough Ryder Titanium series. Definitely a series. If you're into traditional folders, you're into Rough Ryders. If you haven't checked out the Titanium series, definitely one. It's worth your time, in my mind. But thanks a lot, as always, guys. Like, subscribe, leave me that comment. You know I love talking to y'all. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later, guys. Bye-bye.